Attention gamers, when it comes to League of Legends, I think as you climb up the ranks the general sentiment goes from just 3 brain cell drooling stupidity to raw toxic hatred. At the highest ranks you see challenger streamers hating Korean servers hating challenger streamers, and anyone who has stayed in one particular Seoul hotel in the last month hates their life because all they hear every night is, "Oh, she does!" But the coaching scene is arguably even worse, as every single person who claims to be a LoL coach is in an eternal dick measuring contest with each other for the business. Tarzan is battling with JMO, Coach Curtis is battling with Reddit, and Nice is apparently battling with Insomnia. I've never met 2 coaches for this piss pit game that can agree on anything, so you know what I did? I hired 2 coaches to live coach me at the same time. And let me tell you, they couldn't agree on anything. When it came to overall playstyle, one was like,
"You will win more games consistently over time and climb if you play safe."
And then the other.
I think the more you limit us, the better you become.
One wanted to invade.
And invade the enemy jungler on his blue.
While the other one had another idea.
If you're gonna invade for a kill, could you do something more productive that would give you more gold in the same amount of time you spend on it? Like what is the risk? How much will you lose from it?
They even had different opinions on what secondary runes I should take.
Can you change your armor into health?
Just pick the magic resistant.
And don't even get me started when we got into the game.
After red, we go raptors.
No, we go golems. Take the golems.
Oh, but you don't have time to do anything after.
You have
golems.
time. Take the.
Literally the only way I could get them to stop bickering was when I said Yumi is a cancer and should be removed from the game.
That's a good idea. That's one thing I agreed with him.
One thing? What do you mean by one thing?
One thing. All the other things, man, not good enough.
Oh, I see.
Let's do some introductions. Both of these soon-to-be ELO ego enemies I hired off of tappin.gg, since I know like 3 of you will ask. This is the site I use every time I'm lonely or have a troll-ass idea for a video, like when I hired a booster and then tried to lose. But anyways, I said I wanted to jungle, selected my preferences, and the first coach was not this guy, because he said I look like I never jungle and I need a coach who isn't doing background checks on me and knowing I'm utter shit, so I reroll. Anyways, I get a guy named Teo, then I use Tappin's built-in Discord to reveal my evil plan.
Hello, nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Let's have a threesome.
What do you mean by that?
I want to get another coach in here.
So like, both at the same time?
I tell him yes, that's what I had in mind for the backseater threesome, and then I go through the process again. Confuse the hell out of guy number 2, and with that, I have my setup to film 2 coaches, 1 Rav.
What is going on? This is the first time happening to me.
And I quickly realized that my genius idea may have been slightly less than 200 IQ here.
A very, very different playstyle with Teo. Like I'm a proactive jungler. He's like more of a reactive jungler. So
basically, Almighty Gank was the giga aggressive angry devil on my one shoulder.
Because it's always our team's fault.
And Teo was the calm quiet angel on the other side.
You have to be kind. Just type "I love you all" right now, so they know you care about them when you don't gank them.
We don't care about our teammates. We care only about ourselves. That's how.
So the game starts and they both miraculously agree that invading is the name of the game, because in my ELO they know the chances of someone being tabbed out looking at a plump pair of tits on TikTok are high, and after we shit on their support and saw Kanye just sitting there, we knew who the perv was. I wanted more kills, but they were both like,
Take red. Red. Don't chase the kill. Don't chase the kill.
But I was like a goddamn fly in front of a lamp that had to keep being reminded.
No. You don't care. You want to take the red.
And then the 2 kids in my backseat started fighting.
After red, we go raptors.
No, we go golems. Take the golems.
Oh, but you don't have time.
But I've learned the way to keep the peace is to do something that makes them both agree that I'm a dumb shit, and smiting red was that something.
No.
Anyways, it turns out my bot's flight to lane got delayed, so they were still in the area, which was incredibly inconvenient for this Narnia simp trying to fuck with my day. And they still couldn't agree on the proper pathing.
In my opinion, I would go on my red.
Let's go red then. Let's see how it happened. I'm actually curious about this.
But despite disagreeing, I was still shocked at how they always knew exactly what the enemy jungler was doing.
He's doing your golems. He's doing your golems. He's doing your golems.
And in addition to being magic fortune tellers with their rift crystal balls, they were constantly dropping fat knowledge bombs on me that after 10 years of playing this game I am embarrassed to not have known.
Because your blue buff spawns every second clear instead of every clear. So you want to take your camps after each other, then always finish or start your clear on blue and reds.
Careful.
Anyways, I'm clearing with the efficiency of 2 challenger junglers in my ears and out-rotating everything, but it turns out my biggest counter was my goddamn internet service provider.
Flash! No, I'm
No,
kidding.
don't do
I'm
anything.
kidding. Wait,
Okay,
what?
right back.
Oh my god. Did we lose the crab? Oh my god.
That said, a bit of background, my top laner is getting his asshole inverted like a taxidermied sex doll, so my good cop says.
He wants to dive your jacks. So you want to prevent that from happening. So just stay close to the jacks while you're clearing this.
And at this point I think they had drastically overestimated my mechanical ability to do anything of use in this game, so I had to level the expectations a bit.
Nice.
Nice.
And remember when Bad Cop said this?
We don't care about our teammates, we care only about ourselves.
He was now having me walk the walk to that talky talk as I was taxing my laners more than the US government, and despite knowing Akali would have missed the farm regardless, she was fucking pissed later about it. But anyways, good cop was continuing to be a damn prophet in my ear.
Pop your oracle while you go to your red, because he could be here potentially.
But for some reason I was still surprised as all shit, puckering my asshole like I'm trying to set some Kegel world record, and if you are wondering if I was being told to ult, you are right.
You live alt.
And so long story short, she never kissed me and ended up marrying my childhood bully instead.
No.
Anyways, Margot Robbie Barbie Lysandra found herself in a bit of a fantasy land, thinking she wasn't gonna get gangbanged by 4 of us in our base. Then the bumbling morons are sucking nipples down bot, so good cop is all like,
This looks good, let's go for it.
but we have a TP situation and Professor Akali is a douchebag, so I'm black and whited and both coaches were in alignment here.
Blame her.
Baiting her now.
Blame her.
So they tell me that a fragile Kanye will be milking Dragon all alone as they start preparing me to actually use my abilities.
You E away, you just go back in when you have your E ready, you try to use your W, and you'll be fine.
So I show them I can be a big boy and do big boy things.
Nice. Well done.
So good.
At one point I was making the plays on my own before they were even telling me to do them.
Wait. This might be an
You
E
over now
flash
and let's
auto
go.
attack angle. Nice. Yeah.
But I got cocky and should have kept listening to their flawless calls.
Renekton's missing, so
out,
don't
go.
walk there. Don't walk there, Renekton's missing.
Nah, he wouldn't be here.
I usually don't like flaming Jax players for many reasons.
Why? Because they're pedophiles?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Anyways, the game plan quickly became wait for Jax to fuck up and then use it as bait to cop a bag.
Nice.
But right after they still couldn't agree on what I should do.
Keep going. Be more aggressive.
Nah, he's lying to you. Get away here. Let's go back and clear some
And when I
camps.
was thinking I was playing like utter shit, they were both there to pick me up.
You're doing great.
You're doing great actually. You have like 9 kills out of 10.
You're way ahead of everyone in this.
Which was true. I mean, look at the kind of abuse I laid down on this upright goat. But they wanted to be clear about one thing.
If Kane is around, you're dead.
You ult. E away, ult.
Fight. Kane is it.
So yeah, I didn't expect the enemy to go full-blown Kurosmai on my ass, and my Akali was apparently from Ohio.
It's Akali from Ohio, sadly.
And so this game turned sour real quick. But I wanted more, so I re-upped the chaos of having 2 coaches, and this time I was going to manage them better.
Woof.
And maybe I'm just brain cell deficient in the jungle department, but I'm shocked at how confident they are in their calls.
Take the dragon. Go. It's free for you. You can solo it.
So the level 4 solo dragon heist is a great success, but when I hit 6 they still couldn't agree on jack shit.
Well, I would go with Q. We don't need the R. Go for the Q.
So I have a new plan.
Pick a number.
8.
7.
It was 7.
Oh, come on.
We go alt upgrade. Let's go. Yep, that one.
So we go ulti-max upgrade first, and then we are back on that sneaky jungler objective grind by securing this diabetic horseshoe crab. Then I want to go back to base, but their 6th sense is tingling.
Go to blue buff. The
The
enemy
blue
blue.
buff.
This works like a charm, and then they say,
If he comes, we fight him. Oh, fight him.
Ult
Alt,
now?
alt.
W again. Q.
Alt again.
Auto attack.
Also, Q, spam your Q.
I'm thinking not even close until the calls start conflicting again.
Run away. Talia might be.
What did
Run away, flash. E away, E out.
And considering the only wards my team have ever used were the ones they got checked into that one time during the insubordinate toddler stage of their lives, I'm shocked that these coaches just knew where the enemy team would be.
They're going for dragon right now.
And let's just say I rudely interrupted the pending dragon adoption, and then I made that horny hay bag my total bitch.
And you kill him. You kill him. Spam Q. Spam Q. There
Nice.
you go.
But there was a dark cloud on the horizon.
Wait, where's Yasuo? Where's Yasuo going? Pink him, pink him, pink him.
They weren't accustomed to the power of a silvery low wind shitter, but I knew this meant doom and I'd have to play flawlessly to make up for it.
Nah.
Yo,
Nice. Go for intro Q. Nice. Keep
Yeah,
going.
gives you
Auto
movement
attack
speed.
first. Auto attack first. Auto attack.
okay. Nice. Free dragon. Q.
Nice.
Nice. Once again, chase them down. This guy too. Alt. Q.
Pause. Once upon a time there was an Aatrox that went into a bush with 88 health, then 1 second later he came out of the bush with 600 health and 200 shield.
Piece of shit!
But to make matters worse, the mud monkey Fiona from Shrek I was given as a top laner all of a sudden felt entitled to my camps, all while Yasuo was literally speed running to his 10 death power spike. Everyone wanted to GTFO and the tilted toxicity was starting to come out. But with the power of my coaches I was still hopeful.
Oh, that's the real one. Alt again. Q.
Nice. Keep
Alt
going,
again,
keep
alt
going,
again.
keep going. Ult and go for Talia. W.
And right when the tides were turning and a Baron was butt naked on the table just begging to have sushi eaten off of his body, we hit the reality that this is a team game.
They're all reset. We need one person. Why are they all going for Aatrox? No.
We can't Baron. Let's just scuttle and then
my god.
scuttle and then recall for that Drake. Let's get our items and then play
my
for free.
god.
And the best way to summarize this experience was 1. Even challenger players have drastically different play styles and you should pick one and stick to it. 2. Tappin.gg remains the best place with the coolest people to play with and get coached by. And 3. No matter how many pro challenger players you have in your ear, the forces of a 14 death windshitter will always be too hard to overcome. Rav out.
Nice.
It was really nice meeting you.
Have a good rest of the day. Bye bye guys.
Have a lovely night, man.